when you look at people like this young lady, and you hear people try to use shaming tactics towards us as men, right? They try to use shaming tactics towards us to try to keep us from putting the truth out there. And the truth is that a lot of modern women, and even the women, the generation before them, they're done. They're done. And they know it. They have relatively nothing to choose from. That's why they're all retreating to dating apps. A lot of them are hopping on YouTube now. I'm noticing a lot of new females content creating, distancing themselves from the sisterhood of old, right? They're distancing themselves from those type of women to say, hey, men, I'm different than them. And these heifers are done. I know people want to say that, why would you say that? I'm saying it towards the women who have internalized their bitterness. They've internalized it, and they have completely destroyed any chance of being happy. And there are other women, like the young lady we've been talking about, who are waking up and realizing, I don't want that to be my future. But that's going to be the future of women that don't wake up and realize that they are going in the wrong direction. A lot of these women are going in the wrong direction, and they need to be put in the right direction. That's why only a certain type of woman can listen to me and understand what I'm saying. I don't come from a place of hate. I come from a place of understanding your future, understanding that it's going to come a point where men are just going to say, hey, I'm just trying to sleep with you. I'm not trying to be in no relationship. What is a relationship? Marriage? What is a marriage? I want nothing to do with that. And a lot of them don't understand it. They don't understand that's going to be your future because you played around. You play games. I said in the video today that I did about Lil Baby, right? And his ex-girlfriend, wanting to be a wife instead of a baby mama. I don't know what you expect chasing rappers. But you can't all of a sudden try to change course that you chose. You already got a kid by one of these guys. Now you're a single mother. Now you're regretting certain choices that you made that you should have known better. The one thing I can say about Saweetie, Quavo's ex, is that she didn't get pregnant yet because she has a certain future mapped out for herself. A lot of these other women don't. So they end up getting older. They're single mothers. They're bitter. Their dating life is taking a hit. They're not getting the type of men that they want to commit to them. And these young ladies see their future, and they don't want that to be their future. But it's going to be their future if they don't wake up and understand that you need to stop with the peer pressure. Don't let these women peer pressure you into joining their bitter club of heifers who cannot keep a man. There are other ways of gaining love in your life. You cannot follow the playbook of failures. You can't, because you're going to fail. Your dating life is going to fail. You're going to fail yourself. You're not going to be happy. Men are wisening up. They realize now they don't have to commit to you. We already know what your type is. And there are men that are going to fake it until they can get with you because they already know what you're into. They understand you, which is why you keep getting played. And these younger women are noticing that, and they're saying, hey, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be these women. I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to be on YouTube blaming everybody for why I'm single. I don't want to blame them for why I can't lose weight. I don't want to blame them because my skin tone isn't the right tone. Every excuse in the book for why you single. Every excuse in the book. But we as men, we're not afforded that. We're not afforded all these excuses. Either we fit a certain type or we don't. We just move on. Some of these guys have an issue with me saying that, well, you should choose who choose you. I do believe that. Now, if you want to veer off and try your luck, do it. But if you're disappointed, you can't get mad at the women because you have to understand your limitations. Become the best you that you could possibly be. And you're going to attract the women that you want. But again, it's all about understanding who you are and understanding disappointment. A lot of you are going to be disappointed before you actually find what you're looking for because it's growing pains, man. Nobody likes rejection. Nobody likes to be told no, but it happens, right? A lot more of these women get rejected than y'all know. A lot more of these women are interested in men that aren't interested in them. So I just think that a lot of these younger women are waking up and they're looking at these women on YouTube and these live streams, on these videos, and they're saying to themselves, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be on a live stream blaming everything in the book for why I'm single. I don't want to be these women in these Instagram posts putting up pictures from every different angle looking for daily validation. I don't want to be these women who get these surgeries and they look like complete clowns. I saw a video today, man, and this I think she's a Caucasian female. She was dancing in a video, right? And I guess she had her assets done, and man, she looked like a, y'all know the pencil, the pencil erasers, right? She looked like one of those L-shaped pencil erasers. That's how her assets looked. I mean, they just stood out. They just stood out. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like she was wearing like butt pads all of a sudden, man. It was crazy. But they go and they get this work done because they're like, this is going to attract the men that I want. And it ends up doing the exact opposite. It doesn't attract the men you want. It attracts the men that just wants to smash. Right? And I came across another video. I'm probably talk about it in another live stream. There was this guy, he made a TikTok video, of course. And he talked about how he sees so much big assets all over the place, right? He said that back in the day, you would just hope you could see a chick who's thick in the hips, big in the backside. But now all these chicks look that way, either naturally or unnaturally. And it's just not special anymore. I mean, social media is oversaturated with women who show nothing but their assets off. There's nothing special about it. That's why these women are getting more and more desperate. Okay? You got women that don't even need work done getting work done because they're so desperate to compete. What are you competing with? You're competing with yourself because you're only going to look like a fool. You go and you get this work done and you looking crazy. You're getting clowned. You think that you look good, but you're being clowned. You look like you built wrong. When you can take that money and go hire you somebody to help train you to get you the legs and the hips and the assets that you want. You could take that money and pay for training or whatnot, instead of going through all that surgery, because I've heard some horror stories. Women can't sit down for months because of the work they be getting done, man. Women losing their lives over trying to compete with the bigger butts. Modern women's mindsets are messed up. That's why I said a lot of, the modern women with that mind state of attention seeking, they're done because they're going to slowly lose their mind over the fact that they do all that and they still can't keep a man. They still can't get the men that they want. It's an uphill battle to get to where they want to go. But again, that's the route they chose. That's the route they chose. At the end of the day, people, you got to find confidence in yourself. And in regards to cheating, let me say this. Everybody's doing it. Men are doing it. Women are doing it. It's just something that's going on. It's just something that's going on. And now these younger women are starting to notice that they can't even be friends with women anymore. You know why? Because those women are trying to screw their boyfriends or screw their husbands. So they completely distance themselves from women as friends, and they end up having men as friends. And then the cycle continues.